Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, guys, yesterday we hit a huge milestone.
Yes.
We hit 90,000 subscribers on SimpleLifeReclaimed on our main channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
Absolutely freaking incredible. We are that close to hitting 100,000 subscribers, which means that we will get the YouTube play button. The also coveted YouTube play button. I've been dreaming about that thing since we started doing YouTube, so we're super close. We're going to keep pushing away, but I wanted to take a moment and say thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts for supporting our journey, for being here on Real Talk. You guys are just amazing, absolutely amazing. So we're going to keep working very hard and earn it, and I want to thank you guys for being here for the journey and for encouraging us and for everything. We're going to keep working hard. We're going to keep getting it.
Yes.
So if you guys have not subscribed to Real Talk yet, go ahead and hit the button. It's over by Gary. We're trying to get this channel to 10,000. We're, I think, I don't know, maybe 1,300 or so away. So it's not too far, but yeah, we're getting there.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. I can't believe
you guys are the true MVPs.
Yeah.
Because you guys are fully invested, and we can tell.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys.
We appreciate it more than you guys know. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That still blows me away.
And me too. It happened yesterday. We were, I got an alert on my phone. I had an email. YouTube had sent an email, and it had like all these cool like fireworks and stuff that went off. And it's like, oh, you hit a huge milestone. And I was like, oh my gosh, Gary, look at this. No. It was a proud moment.
No.
Definitely a proud moment.
It's just nuts to me to think about it. I'm very humbled and very happy and thankful and grateful for everything. It's been crazy, and it's been one heck of a ride.
Yeah, and we're just getting started.
Yeah, it's just starting, so it's gonna be nuts. Yeah. We're getting there.
We are getting there.
We put a lot of work in yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah, we didn't stop working until like 10:30 or so last night. We were still on ladders and still playing in mud and doing the darn thing. We got all of the drywall up the other day, but we actually got it all mudded yesterday. So it's getting there on the drying. It's pretty much dry. There's some spots where we had to lay it quite a bit thicker. The corners, pretty much.
One corner was a nightmare. It took me an hour to do one corner.
Yeah.
And it was just mainly because of us putting door trim up, and I knew it was going to be an issue after I put the trim up, and I looked back and I was all, oh yeah, I still gotta do that. And I was all, son of a, all right, well, oh yeah, an hour later, we finally got that thing mudded.
Yeah, but it's done now. So now today we're gonna be sanding and then mudding some more, repeating the process, and then we should be able to paint and really wrap it all up.
Yep.
So that's pretty much like the final things, is just this sanding and mudding process that you guys know takes several days because of the waiting.
Yep.
But with any luck, I'll be able to paint tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe. If we can get away with 2 coats.
Yeah.
But it really just depends. Sometimes, a lot of times, you have to go back, and that 3rd coat is more so like touch up.
Mm-hmm.
So
it just depends on how it all works out, how the sanding and how today's sanding and mudding goes.
I'm hoping we try to do it a little bit thinner, in a sense, because that first time around we did it pretty good.
We caked it on.
But I mean, we definitely were trying to play with on the side of error, in a sense of like, hey, if we have any error, I'd rather do it thicker, so that way we're just sanding it off.
Mm-hmm.
Because
then doing it too thin and then
having to do 5 coats or whatever too thin to where it's finally there. But yeah. So I'm glad that the way that we did it, it looks like it's turning out really good.
Yeah, so far so good, man. So far so good.
Looks like it should be an easy sand and an easy go back and hit it for that 2nd coat and try to get it feathered out correctly and everything else. That's the thing that always gets you.
Yeah.
That feathering.
You did all the thin set work yesterday, the grinding of all the thin set and the cabinets where it needs to be.
But
you still got stuff to do with those cabinets.
Yeah, I didn't want to attach that there because there's drywall right next to the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather I just move that one cabinet away and I'll attach that last.
Yeah.
But thankfully, when we go to do the cabinets, it will be an easy, all I got to do is, you know, attach and bolt them all together and to the wall and everything, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
So.
And then it'll be decorating, and we're done. So we're super duper close. We're inching closer and closer every day, which is very exciting. We did go to town. If you guys were with us for our ride along yesterday, we went into town yesterday, and we checked on a few things that are coming down the pipe for this month, which it's looking good. It's looking good. We might be getting some of the stuff that we need for that next week on Wednesday is what it's looking like. But again, it's all pending weather. So it's still a little up in the air, but it's looking like next week we'll be able to start really pouring those beans on you guys. Just so.
Yep. I wanted to get it out here, you know, this week, but with all the rain, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do anything. We still have all this other stuff to do. Can you hold on to it, you know, and deliver it next week on Wednesday? Because they've got storage and everything else, and it's covered and nice and good.
Spoiler alert! Play your guesses with that.
So I'm just saying, we've got a lot coming down the pipeline, and we're just trying to finish this up. And every time we turn around, variables.
Yes.
Variables,
many variables.
That corner piece.
Yeah.
That instantly became a variable, and I knew it instantly when I put that trim in. I was like, crap. That's a fun variable that I wasn't expecting.
But you did a good job with it.
Well, yeah,
you did a good job.
I cut a freaking one of those plastic putty knife things in half so I can get in there.
Yeah, because it's a skinny spot.
And
did you try to use that caulking corner, the edger thing? Did you use that?
The corner thing? I couldn't get. There's no way I could get that thing in there.
No, the little
tool.
No,
the caulking thing, no.
Yeah, you didn't use it?
Oh, I didn't want to screw that thing up.
Oh, I know you brought it out and you were like, maybe I could use this.
It was more so a joke.
Oh, I thought you were serious. What do I know?
No, I was the caulking tool. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that little rubber thing.
Yeah, the silicone foot pad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to screw that thing up.
Okay.
It would have been more of a headache, I think, trying to go down. I might end up being able to do it now, but
now that it has a layer on.
Now that, I had to get the tape secured and everything else, and that's where I was like, I'll be sitting there pulling off so much mud. Like,
there's gonna be nothing to catch it on, right? Because it's small.
Yeah, but it would be good for like I'd be able to use it in the sense of like caulking in it and get a thin little line all the way down, and then do that so that way the corner is at least done. But I don't know. We'll see.
Anyways.
We'll see.
Yeah, me and Gary, we were both tag teaming the mudding, and we weren't always in the same room at the same time because there was that one portion in the hallway that needed to be finished up, and then there was the bathroom, right? And Gary did the majority of the stuff in the bathroom, and I did, I guess I did a big portion of it out in the hallway, and then we swapped.
Yeah.
And then I went into the bathroom and I did a portion like the mirror area, and then he went out into the hallway because I had Gary doing all the corners, and so
those corners are tricky. I could have had you do the other corners inside the bathroom, but I was already standing up on the bathtub seal thing where I could easily reach everything because I'm so tall.
Yeah. There are many times where I'm like, Gary, can you get this? And he's like, well, you can't reach it? I'm like, dude, I'm about to get the ladder when you could just walk over and boop, boop. So, I'm pretty tall, too. It's just, there's some stuff, you know.
Well, I'm 6'4", you know, and you're
5'8".
5'8", so that's a good 8 inches, almost a foot, you know, in a sense. So that's a good difference. That 8 inches makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. But it's coming along really great. We will have a video for you guys to see of all this work. I think the bathroom is going to be a 2-part series, what we got coming out for you guys today. And then hopefully the next video you guys see on the bathroom will be it completed with everything done. The painting and it just completely done, hopefully. I mean, if I have my way. But again, it's really just going to depend on how today goes with the mudding process and if there's going to be another day of mudding. Because Yeah, I have to just play it by ear. But
we didn't finish until 10:30.
I know.
So we're playing the game of hurry up and dry.
Yeah.
So I can sand you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, of course, like we're talking about variables, Scarlett got sick.
Yes, but sure sickness. Scarlett's home from school today.
Yep.
We're probably going to keep her home tomorrow. But luckily, Scarlett is not nearly as high with the fever as what Abe was. Scarlett's hovering around 100, 101. We are doing the same thing with the Tylenol and all that stuff with her. So she's home.
Yep.
And we had to get a call yesterday. As soon as we got home from being out and about in town yesterday, like, we got home, we started recording, we barely got going and getting started, and then the school called and was like, hey, you got a sick kid here. We're like, what? Again. But the poor baby, she's doing very well. She's in good spirits. And regardless if she has a fever or not, tomorrow I will be keeping her home just to give her that extra day to rest and recoup, because our luck, we'll send her to school tomorrow and then like she'll have no fever, she'll be doing good. We'll send her to school and then they'll be like, hey, her fever came back. So I want to just give her that extra day. It seems to be the same bug that Abe had, but Scarlett's just taken it a lot better than Abe, because Abe was just burning.
Well, she's 2 years older, so I mean, there is a difference, you know, which is probably why the doctors were like with Abe, like, nah, he'll be able to bounce back with no issues or anything like that, because I know that's something with doctors. They don't like to give kids antibiotics because when they're adults, you want those antibiotics to actually take effect and work.
Yeah.
And if you're given that at such a young age, it makes it to where later on in life it's harder
there was no actual like flu test or anything that could come back that he tested positive for. He tested negative for everything.
No, exactly.
So it's just probably a common cold. Hopefully Julia doesn't get it, but Julia is the next kid in line, I guess. But Julia
I'm just waiting for that phone call now.
Yeah, from Julia.
I'm just waiting on it now. Where it's like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Hopefully not.
Well, I'm putting it out there that it's gonna happen, so that way it doesn't happen. Okay, like that's normally what happens for me. It's like, that's gonna happen, and then it doesn't. It works out perfect. I don't know, like.
Prepare for the worst.
Prepare for the worst, so that way you're not disappointed or anything else, and blindsided or anything else. So
yeah,
and it tends to work out a little better.
So prayers for our baby girl Scarlett. Like I said, she does seem to be doing all right. We got her staying home and loafing, and we've got her. Her fever and stuff is very manageable and much more controllable than Abraham's.
What a normal fever would be, 101, 102.
But she's still not 100%. So we are working on the house, but we are also, again, still in the middle of taking care of another sick kid. And I know some people, said give him vitamins. We do give him vitamins.
No.
They do eat healthy. I know that on some of our recent cooking with Mel little slivers that I've been sticking inside the videos, you guys see us eating all this fattening food and all that. That's because those are like our comfort foods, but that's not how we eat every day. Like last night we had pork chops and some stuffing and some green beans, and we do eat vegetables. We do take our vitamins.
We try to actually have vegetables on every meal.
There's the random ones though, like the last one that I put out, I think it was like a potato and sausage and bacon casserole type dish. It was like a scallop potato. That's more of like
it's a little different when it comes down to that kind of stuff. It's the same thing with like spaghetti. 9 times out of 10, Oh,
I put a bunch of vegetables in our spaghetti.
No, exactly, but 9 times out of 10, it's just spaghetti. We've been trying to bring in salad with it a lot more, but it's just one of those things. Do we have fresh salad?
Yeah.
The salad doesn't like to get kept.
Well, soon
we'll have a garden and we'll be able to just go pick it all fresh. But that's the thing. Like, if you ain't growing it, it's hard to keep the vegetables good.
I've noticed that in Arkansas too.
It definitely goes a lot quicker
than in Arizona. It's probably due to the humidity.
I have a feeling it's the humidity.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It is.
And that's where it's like life. It's life. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for us to have that garden.
Me too.
Because the vegetable, like, I miss that from the desert when I mean, yeah, we were in a desert, but we still had some vegetables.
Yeah, all of our salads were from the garden. We would just go out every night when we wanted to eat some. It seemed like I always had some ready for picking.
Yeah.
You know.
Which is, it's going to come to that again, but it is what it is. We try to have vegetables every meal.
Yeah.
One way or another. Our kids, I love that about our kids. Our kids are not the picky kids that doesn't like vegetables or anything else. They love
eat like everything.
vegetables. They love fruit. They love it all. The only thing that they don't really like is mushrooms.
Yeah, they don't really care for those. But they do like them when I stuff them with cheese and bacon wrap them. Then they eat them.
Then they eat them.
But just on their own, no.
That's the only thing. And canned spinach, they don't like canned spinach, but I don't like canned spinach, so I can't hold that against them.
Yeah, but they love the fresh stuff.
Yeah, fresh vegetables, man. Those kids. If we had a garden out there, I know that they would, and with all the vegetables, they'd be over there eating it all before we can even get any. I mean,
hey, I don't blame them. I wouldn't blame them.
So, and that's
coming
coming next spring.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. You will have your nice, beautiful garden. We got your tier system and all that stuff situated this year, so it was a lot that we did this year.
Well, and there's just been a lot of building and stuff, and finding the time to set aside to take care of. That's partly why we haven't gotten a whole bunch of animals yet, because we're so busy.
And not only that, we were at camp. We weren't down here.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of moving back and forth. Now we're down here.
It would take a lot of time away.
Yes.
So, but we got plans. We've got plans and plans upon plans upon plans upon plans.
Yes.
So, but we just got to work the plan day by day, and we'll get there. That's just how it goes. So
Pretty much.
I'm excited, though. I'm excited to finally open up that big old can of beans and start pouring it all over you guys. I'm sorry for lingering you guys on for this whole time, but believe me when I say it'll be worth it. It'll be worth the wait, and I think you guys are going to be super duper excited. And I know that we are. And yeah. Oh, so tomorrow, real quick, guys, tomorrow we will not be doing a Real Talk with SLR episode, because tomorrow is the first Wednesday of the month, which we will be doing a live stream.
Yes.
So we're actually going to be doing, you guys will see us, we'll still be on this channel, but we're actually going to be doing a live chat with you guys. It will be at 3 o'clock, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope that you guys can be there for us. It's going to be a little bit of a different format than what you guys are used to. It'll be similar to what we did last month.
Yep.
But yeah, I hope that you guys can join us 3 o'clock tomorrow. You guys are going to have a new video on Simple Life Reclaimed today. I got to wrap a few things up, and it will be going up today. It's not much to do, so, and I shouldn't, and the kids home, we shouldn't have any of these like running here and running there and issues. So, I mean, we're anticipating not to have any, so I mean, yeah. But we should be able to have one for you guys today on Simple Life Reclaimed. And we're gonna keep getting busy with this drywall, finish off this bathroom, and move on to some other things. So I hope that you guys are so excited, because I know we are.
I'm stoked.
I know.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. So anyways, guys, we got to run. We got a lot to do today, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for hanging in with us today. We will see you live tomorrow at 3 here on Real Talk with SLR, and you guys are going to get a new video for Simple Life Reclaimed later on today. Yep. So until then, guys, I hope you guys have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.